Right now in Warframe, Wukong Prime himself is the most popular Warframe, #1 Warframe in the game. And to be fair, with all of his abilities, it's very obvious to see why. He is, of course, the Monkey King. Pretty much invincible, depending on how you feel like using his abilities, has multiple lives, has an actual clone of himself. Just one of the Warframes right now that's strong in pretty much every circumstance. You can use him whenever, and is just a great, simple, quality of life Warframe. So quickly, we'll talk about the abilities while you just see some casual Steel Path gameplay in the background. That's the nice thing about Wukong, is you can use him in any sort of game mode without any issues. Generally, when running Steel Path though, you're going to have to jump around, try to survive using your third ability and second ability more often, and if you were smart, you would have thrown on Rolling Guard, but I don't have that on right now. We'll go over my build after. So though, why is Wukong so popular? The passive's legitimately 3 lives, right? So you have multiple chances at death before you even die. And then, you revive, do it all again. The passives of Wukong's very simple. You have 3 extra lives. Each time one of your lives is used, you kind of cast an ability on yourself, It's just ridiculously strong. Great quality of life. And really insane for beginners. So Wukong is just an amazing Warframe. It's not too shocking why Wukong Prime is so popular. First ability being Celestial Twin, it legitimately just spawns a second you. The Celestial Twin works with damage multipliers, or sorry, I should say it works with strength, but only on its health. So if you have a lot of strength like I do, it'll give the Wukong clone so much health. Sadly, the boosted damage on the Wukong clone stays static at a 2x multiplier, but of course that's still really good. The second ability of your boy Wukong Prime is Cloudwalker. You literally go into a cloud and you heal, right? And when you jump out of the cloud, it does an AoE stun. It's actually a really good ability, good heals, good mobility, so all in all, 10 out of 10. The third ability is actually one of Wukong's strongest abilities, believe it or not. It has a multi-use purpose. Defy, you activate it to absorb damage from the enemies, and then when you use the ability again, you dish it all back out. You also get a bunch of armor, and the armor multiplier goes and works with strength as well, so it's pretty crazy. The damage multiplier on Defy though is insane. With my current build and strength, it's at a 24.6 times, so the optimal Steel Path build essentially for Wukong is tricking out your Wukong so that your Defy kills everything with you and your clone. Maybe give it some range and damage. You don't really need as much duration, but hey, it's up to you what you want to build on Wukong. Very good Warframe. You can build him however you want to choose to. So, hey, there's that. His fourth and final ability is Primal Fury, which is just pretty much a Wukong bow staff. Just summons an iron staff. All in all, people don't care for the iron staff too much. I myself don't use it, but hey, it is pretty cool overall. So, with talking about his abilities, let's take a general look at the build I have for Wukong. Hopefully you like the gameplay. I was just quickly screwing around in some Steel Path before recording. So this is what I have on his, current build. The only thing I would bother swapping out would probably be Primed Flow right now. I'd probably swap that out for something like Rolling Guard. Primed Flow just isn't necessary. I just use it for its quality of life funsies, right? It's just nice having a ton of energy so I don't have to pay too much attention, but if you're being more serious, hey, maybe swap that out again. Yeah, I would just do it with Rolling Guard because that would make my Steel Path gameplay a little easier, but it is what it is. It's not like it matters too much. You don't need Vitality here either way, so probably best if I just do that with Rolling Guard there, just for now. So this is what I would say is my current Wukong build. It's just a high strength build without a doubt, right? That's all it is. Purely for the health multiplier on Celestial Twin, damage on Defy, and heal on Cloudwalker. Yeah, the strength just straight up works in every one of the abilities pretty well. I don't care about Primal Fury, so I'm most likely going to one day just helmet this ability off of Wukong. For now, I still have it on just because I just don't care too much, but I'll probably helmet that off for something like Eclipse, right? The idea of the build is simple, and since Wukong's so strong, you can honestly throw on whatever you feel like. Arcane Energize and Grace are just here for fun. Steel Charge there is mainly because I want more of my aura to give me just more capacity. If not, I would of course throw on Corrosive Projection because Corrosive Projection is really strong and just great overall. But I don't want to waste any more Forma on my Wukong right now, and he's definitely as strong as I really need him to be. So yeah, this is my current Wukong build. Saw the previous damage of him, and he is the #1 most popular Warframe in the game. This is the Iron Staff all in all. Like, the numbers on it, to be fair, aren't terrible, so if you want to use it, go for it. Like, look at that, right? 820 damage, 30 times status, 25 times crit chance, 2x multiplier for the crit chance. So it's not terrible, but it's not amazing, right? It's just, you know, a pretty cool, pretty good bow staff. Use it if you want, if not, oh well. Primal Fury is its stance, and that's kind of its own thing. But yeah, it's pretty crazy that right now in the game, and probably for a while, Wukong will be the most popular Warframe in the game. I'll quickly just run myself into a random Steel Path match again, just to show off his abilities quickly. So now that we're back in Steel Path, right, the enemies are going to be a higher level here. They're going to be a pain. In lower levels, Wukong is just an absolute beast, so you don't even have to worry about him. Right? This is how you generally want to play him in Steel Path Throw. You run around using Defy. Whenever your shields are up, your shields run out, you use Rolling Guard, you use your second ability to gain back health. Very simple overall. And then you keep wanting to use your third ability in order to gain back and kill a lot of the enemies, right? You see them just do a bunch of damage. Look at that, 1.9 million. Oh my god, absolutely insane. And then if you're messing around like me, you're gonna, of course, pop your passives, right? My build, it's not great for Steel Path. I will need to make a very specific build for Steel Path later on that revolves only around Defy and Living, but hey, he's good enough to use if you keep on track of all of your energy. If not, it might not be quite as good, but that's okay. I did let my Celestial Twin die by accident as well, so that definitely didn't help. But in the previous clips, I did have more health with my Vitality, so that helped there, right? You're seeing how just essentially Defy kills everything. Not 700,000, my god. The damage is crazy. You just have to keep on watching your general health and everything between using Defy, but other than that, you should be good to go. I just kind of goofed up in the beginning there, but it is what it is. I don't have a ton of range on Defy because I don't really care to run Wukong and Steel Path a ton, but hey, that's how it works. This is the Iron Bow Staff. Obviously, mine's not going to be good because it has no mods. Yeah, it's kind of decent once you mod it, right? It has its own set, its own abilities, so definitely wouldn't recommend not using it if you like it. But hey, that's how you Wukong, and that's how you kill everything just with his third ability casually, right? Like, look at that. You don't actually need a ton of duration if you're building for purely his third ability for Steel Path only. You just kind of need some range, strength, and efficiency. I'm just going to wait for this, yeah, he'll spawn up, and then we'll see if we can just one-shot him with Defy quickly. Where is ya boy? The blood of hyena. Yeah. It's okay, friend. You'll be fine. Look at all of them. Right? They hit you, you just deal a bunch of damage. Wukong's a goofy, high damage enemy, or Warframe, that can easily kill enemies. Where are you, Shadow Stalker? I'm waiting for you to come, like, near me. Oh, there he is. Yeah, just come near me, buddy. There you go. Okay, deal some damage out to me. It's probably, to be fair, nerfed on Shadow Stalker. the damage of the ability, just because of how a lot of Warframe bosses and enemies like Shadowstalker work. But hey, it is what it is. Look at Shadowstalker. He actually just doesn't care. Warframe's kind of a goofy game like that. But anyways, that is the end of the video. I just quickly wanted to go over your boy Wukong Prime being the #1 Warframe in the game at the moment. Most popular, without a doubt. So, thank you all for watching. And, you know, as always, like, sub, check out any of my other social medias if you want to support the channel. Use the Epic Games Store code Pupsker. Follow Discord at discord.gg/Pupsker. And if you ever want to be nice, you can, of course, subscribe to the channel membership. All you really get is some little pupper emotes to use in the chat and down below. So, thank you all, and I will see you next time. Peace.